Buongiorno from Rome. I'm in the beautiful Isola Tiberia. It's an area that I really like. It's beautiful Sunday, November 2020. It's still COVID, but we are able to go outside and it's really, really sunny. And I invite you to click on the link below for the music for the class. And please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Today class is going to be quick, intense vinyasa class. Let's get started on the top of the mat. Feet together or hips wide apart. Fingers pointing directly forward. Strong core. Begin to connect with your core. As you inhale, feel your tailbone getting down. Feel your abdominal wall strengthening. The chest is open. And as you exhale, your feet sinking into your mat. Feel the connection with the ground. As you inhale, feel a lift. It's like you've been pulled up. And as your spine getting elongated. As you exhale, feel that connection deepening. Try to get into this core connection the entire practice. It's called the core because it's your powerhouse. Okay, let's open the hands toward the front of the room. Shoulders back and down. Drop the shoulder blades into the back. Pull the belly in. Extend the tailbone. Slightly down without overdo it. Big breath in and exhale. Beginning to cultivate Ujjayi breathing. Big breath in. Exhale through the nose. Good. Inhale. Hands over the head. Exhale straight back and dive down. Relax the head and the neck. Inhale, look ahead of you. Hands on the floor, step back into plank. Press the heels away from you. Spread the fingers wide open. Lifting the arches of the hands up. Pressing the base of each finger down. Strong hands creating the foundation for strong shoulders. Good. Now let's take the right leg up and bring the right foot over the left. Lower down into Chaturanga. Come back up and bring the right knee into the right elbow. And again, lift through the heel, cross, Chaturanga. Come back up, lift the leg and knee to the elbow. One more time, lift, cross, Chaturanga. Come back up, lift, knee to elbow and back. Okay, now bring the knee to the chest. Round your back as much as you can. Pull the belly in and draw the knee into the chest. Really pull the belly in. Good. Look between the hands and step your foot between your hands. Come up into high lunge. Good. Now grab the left wrist with the right hand. I'll show you. And reach over to your right. Right elbow back. Good. Come back up. Lift hands in prayer. Left elbow on the right knee. Look up. Exhale. Good. Each exhale, turn a bit more. Inhale, come back up to high lunge. Now we're going to take a big step forward and we go to warrior 3. So bend your back knee. That's where you're going to take the power to go to warrior 3 and then shift to warrior 3. Once you have found your balance, find your alignment. Flex the back foot and come to standing and lift your leg in front of you. Good. Now go back to warrior 3 and come back up to standing and kick the left leg in front of you. Back to warrior 3. Come up to standing, balancing, kick the legs in front of you. Now let's go back to warrior 3, stay here. Left hand on the floor, open the right arm up to revolving half moon pose. Look up, flexing the back foot and breathe. Deep breathing, okay, bring the hand on the floor. Here let's go back to warrior 3 and slowly let's come up to standing on one leg in chair pose. Make sure your hips in one line, belly in strong, balancing, hands over the heart. Great, now both hands on the floor and let's kick to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, inhale, up facing dog, rolling the shoulders back and down, away from the ears. Lengthen the back of the neck, pull the belly in, press your toes down. You can turn your hips from side to side and let's back to chaturanga. And exhale down to facing dog. Spread your fingers wide open, press your tailbone as high as you can. Ujjayi breath, you can walk in place if you need. The way to deepen your practice is by deepening your breath. Your breath is the most important part of your practice. It's changing also the way you feel the pose. So breathe. Deep breathing. Let's come to plank. Take the left leg up. You are projecting through your heel. Cross the feet, chaturanga. Come back up, lift the leg and knee to elbow. Come back up, lift. Cross the legs, chaturanga. Come back up, lift the leg, knee to elbow. Lift, cross, chaturanga. Inhale up, lift. Knee to elbow, and now bring the knee between the chest. Good. Belly in. Strong. Round your back. And bring the feet between the hands. Come up to high lunge. Press the back knee away from you. Now you're gonna grab the right wrist with your left hand, elbows back, reach over. If you extend the tailbone down, you're going to feel the side stretch in your obliques all the way into the hip flexor and maybe the psoas. Good, breathe. So make sure you're aligning your hips and your tailbone here. Good. Coming back up, hands in prayer, right elbow to left knee. Look over the shoulders. Press the back heel away from you. Each exhale, try to twist a little bit more. I'm turning away from the poop birds. I couldn't look up, I'm sorry. So many birds in the sunset time. Okay, inhale, come back up. And prepare to shift into warrior 3. So bend the back knee and bring the heel up. Press into your toes, and from there you're going to have the power to go to warrior 3. Level your hips. And let's come up. Straight the leg in front of you. Good. Back to warrior 3. Flex in the back foot. And come up. Standing, straight the leg. Again. Warrior 3. And back up, straightening the legs, belly in. Beautiful. Back to warrior 3, balancing. And come up. Straight the leg in front of you, belly in, straight back. Good. Warrior 3. And now you're going to bring the right hand on the floor and bring the left arm up, look up. And twist here. Good. Press the back heel away from you. Lift the back leg. Press the left hip away from you also. Good. Breathe. And let's bring the hands down and slowly come back up to warrior 3. And bend the left knee and come into chair on one leg. Try to square your hips here. Hands in prayer. Good. Belly in. Tailbone in. Good. Now let's bring the hands on the floor. Lift the back leg up and take a hop back into Chaturanga with one leg up. Good. Inhale, up facing dog. Shoulders back and down. Hold. Chaturanga. Hold. And now plank and down facing dog. Back to your Ujjayi breath. As you exhale, gently soften your heels towards the floor. It doesn't matter if your heels touching the floor. Soften them in that direction. And soften also your ankles. Soften your hamstring. And lift your tailbone up as much as you can. Good. Ujjayi breath. Deep inhale from the belly and a deep exhale. Engage in your bandhas. The look is on the third eye or at your knees. I'm escaping the poop of the birds. That's why I'm moving a lot. But try to get into the pose and not to move. Okay, let's go back into plank. Lift the right leg up the floor, right knee to the right tricep and back. One more time, lift the knee as much as you can back. 3, 4, and 5. Now bring the knee between the chest. Pull the belly in and really lift your knee. Good. Now step the foot between your hands. Come up to high lunge. Good. Now lower the knee on the floor and let's do a back bend. So look behind you. You can do just a small back bend and slowly come back up. Bring also the knee up. And here we're going to go to warrior 3 again. Bend the back knee and shift. Good. I'm doing another variation of warrior 3, a little more advanced. You need a very strong back. So you can bring the hands to the side or bring the hands in prayer. Whatever is more comfortable for you. And you have the balance. Okay, come up to a chair pose on one leg and back to warrior 3. Again, chair with one leg, warrior 3. And let's go back into chair and stay here. Lift the leg up. And grab your big toe or your knee and twist. We're working with a lot of standing pose and twisting today. So we're boosting metabolism and improving our digestion. So I'm also demonstrate. You can hold your knee and twist, softening your belly. Look ahead of you now and switch your hands. I will show you in front of the camera. So you can do it with a bent knee or you can hold the big toe and take it to the left. And if you can also look to the right, you can bring the hand straight so it give you a little bit of balance, but you can also hold your hip. I'm loosening my balance. I'm gonna try it again. Good. Bring the hands on the floor. Into standing half split. Try. Good. And now hop into chaturanga. Up dog. Open the chest. And again chaturanga. And let's go to down dog. Breathing. Deep breathing. Enjoy. And if you need, you can also go to child pose. Okay, let's go back into plank and left leg come up. Knee to tricep. Up. Knee to tricep. 3, 4, and 5. Good. Now bring the knee into the chest. Round the back. It should be challenging. Now look between your hands and step the feet between your hands. Good. Come up. High lunge. Press the heel away from you. Good. Let's lower the right knee on the floor. Press and lunge. Back bend. Look behind the direction of your fingers. Coming back up. Lift the knee. Into high lunge again. And prepare yourself to warrior 3. So slightly bend the knee, active heel, and shift into warrior 3. Level the hips. If you want, straight hand or to the side, and good. Bend the left knee and chair on one leg. Back to warrior 3. Level the hips and chair one leg. Warrior 3 and one leg into chair. Sit a little deeper. Come up to standing and lift your leg. Good. Grab the big toe or your knee and twist to the right. Look behind you. Belly in. I'm showing it again to the camera. So stay there. I know it's not easy. Good. Come back to the center, and now you can grab your knee and open it to the side with the other hand, or you can grab your big toe, open the leg to the right, and look to the left. You can bring the arm up, or you can put the hand over your hip. Good. Come back to the center. Now you can also grab the foot and straighten it if you want. And bring the hands to the mat. Go to standing half split. Bend the left knee and jump into chaturanga. Up facing dog, back to chaturanga, and down facing dog. Good. Back into your breath. Reestablish the connection with the breath. And let's go back into plank. Elbow plank, plank, elbow plank, plank, elbow plank, plank, elbow plank, belly in, plank. elbow plank, plank, elbow plank. Good. Bring the left forearm parallel to the front of the mat and take a side plank. Bring the left arm up, left hand behind the head. And we're going to go for side planks crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lifting your hips. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more. Good. Lifting the hips. And now place the inner edge of the right foot on the floor and lift your left leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go back to plank. And you think we finished, but no child pose. Let's go back into plank, elbow plank, plank, elbow plank, plank, elbow plank, strong, plank, you can do it, elbow plank. And now, left forearm on the floor, right hand up, bring the right hand behind the head. And crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. I want to do more, yeah. Bring the inner edge of the left foot on the floor. Lift the right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. More. Let's go back to elbow plank. Now clasp your hands. Press your heels back. Shoulders over the elbows. Pull the belly in, pressing the heels away from you. So now you want to do child pose? No. Let's do a little bit more ab exercise. Hold. Look at the bird, it's so beautiful. It was full of birds. Okay, right leg up, left leg up, right leg up, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Good. Now knee to tricep. Change. Chain. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll do 2 more in case someone didn't do. Okay. Now let's go back into plank. Chaturanga. That's gonna hurt. Inhale, up facing dog. Back to chaturanga. Ow. And down facing dog. Good. Feeling the shoulders. Coming back into your Ujjayi breath. Look under the right shoulder and under the left. Soften your face muscles. Breathe. Inhale. Right leg come up. Right foot between the hands. Left foot 45 degrees. Come up to warrior 1. Hands over the heart. Open to warrior 2. Palm of the right hand up and reverse the warrior. Keep the knee bend. Look up if you can. I couldn't because of the birds. Good. Back to warrior 2. Clasp the hands behind you. I'm going to show it to the camera. Good. Press the hands away from your back. Soften the front of the shoulders. And lower down. Side angle with the clasp. You can stay here, or you can take a really strong side angle. Make sure your stand is strong and bring the hands in front of you. I'm doing some variation for who is difficult. You can bring also one hand over the knee, left arm up, and now turn to the front, hands up, hands on the hips, and we're going to do steps in. You're going to bring the left foot to the right heel and back. 2. Try to hold the lunge. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lift the foot here, it should burn, and go back to high lunge. Hands over the heart and twist. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, soften your exhalation. Coming back to high lunge, let's straighten the front leg. Step in the back leg, make sure your hips are square, and inhale, straight back. Exhale, start to lower down with a straight back. You can use a block or hold your shin bone. Make sure your hips are square. Each inhale, straight your back. Exhale, fold forward. To deepen the pose, inhale, straight back. Exhale, fold forward. Try to touch the belly first, your hips, and then you can bring the head to the knee if you can. Breathe into the back of the leg. Coming halfway up, keep the left hand on the floor or on the shin bone or the block. You can also bring the hand on the inner side of the foot, reversing triangle pose. Reach over the head, exhale, and both hands on the floor, into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up facing dog, back to chaturanga. Exhale, down facing dog. Inhale, left leg come up, left foot between the hands, drop the back heel down, 45 degrees, come up to warrior 1, hands over the heart, and let's open to warrior 2. One line between the heels, warrior 2. Turn the palm of the hand up and go to reversing warrior. Only the upper body moves. Good. Coming back into warrior 2. Hands behind you, clasping the fingers. You can reverse the clasp. Take strong stand and lower down. Side angle with the clasp. Look up, lengthen. Pressing into the outer edge of the back foot. Open the hip. You can stay here or deepen the pose. Reach in front of you with your arms. And now you're going to turn the back heel up, chest parallel to the floor, and come up to standing high lunge. Bring the hands over the hips and take 10 steps. Try to hold a bit the high lunge. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Step it back, hands over the heart, and twist. Deepen the twist. Look up. Each exhale, dip your twist. Good. Let's come up to high lunge. From here, let's straighten the legs, square the hips, closer the back leg straight. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, let's lower it down, bend forward. And again, inhale, straight back. Exhale, forward. Breathe into the back of your legs. Good. Coming halfway up, and let's go into revolving triangle pose. Look up. You can choose if you want to use a block, or you want to put your hands over the shin bone, in the outer side of the foot, or the outer side of the foot. There's a lot of variation here. Choose what's good for you today. And breathe. Bring the hand over the head and bring both hands on the floor. Come to high lunge. Hands up. Now step the back foot on the front chair and lower into a sitting pose, and grab your big toes and straighten your legs. Straight back. You can open your legs to the side. Keep the balance. Try to hold the balance. And we're going to move to another really good ab exercise. Palm of the hands pressing each other. And you're going to turn to one side and to the other side. You can bend your knees if you need. Let's do 10 of those. Belly in, strong. Good. Few more. And lower the lower back down. Hold. Lower back pressing into the mat. And slowly release down. You can reach over your head, stretch your body. Now let's bring the right knee in and across into supine twist. Both shoulders on the mat. Look to the right and deep breathing. Let's change side. Knee to the chest. Twist. Both shoulders on the mat. And breathe. Good. Coming back up. Let's bring the legs up and over the head into plow. Top of the feet on the floor. Breathe into your fifth chakra, your throat chakra. Support your back and come up into shoulder stand. Hold for 10 Ujjayi breath. This is one of the most important poses in yoga. And slowly come down to plow pose again, and you can bring the knees over the ears. And now slowly we're going to start to come back down, vertebra after vertebra. The legs are the last one to arrive to the mat. Using abs, good. Now let's bring the feet close to us to happy baby pose. And now you can bring also the feet together, holding the feet into butterfly pose, opening the hips. And the same position you can bring also into the floor, open the hands to the sky, feet touching each other. Allow your feet to open to the side now, prepare yourself into Shavasana. And let your body be heavy. Pay attention to your breath. Focus on observing your breath. Softening your lips, softening the feet, softening the fingers, softening the forehead, softening the back of the throat, softening the hips. Just stay here and continue breathing, allowing your body to relax and allowing the mind to be only interested in the breath. Observing the breath in and out. Namaste.